North Korean rocket launching systems going to join Russian military against Ukraine. North Korea may dispatch tens of thousands of military personnel to support Russian-led war effort in Ukraine. The KN-9 and KN-25 platforms, which comfortably outrange both Russia and Western HIMARS, recently supplied to Ukraine. This could not considered as a direct sale to Russia but a NATO-like help, which is Russia's utmost need of the hour. Host on Russia channel on state-run channel stated that if North Korean volunteers with their artillery systems, wealth of experience with counter-battery warfare and large-caliber multiple rocket launch systems made in North Korea want to participate in the conflict, well, let's give them green light to their volunteer impulse. North Korean military contributions to war efforts against American-backed parties have varied widely, ranging from fighter pilot dispatch to Vietnam, Egypt, and Syria to do battles with US. Some notable examples include the provision of Coxswain 170mm self-propelled guns to Iran during the Iran-Iraq War, providing a very comfortable range advantage over the Iraqis. North Korea also dispatched rocket artillery units to aid Syria during the Lebanon War, where its forces clashed with both American and Israeli units. North Korean artillery officers have played key roles in supporting Syrian Arab Army artillery operations against Western-backed insurgents. Korean artillery units and their weapon systems have been deployed abroad several times in the past, meaning a deployment in Ukraine would hardly be unprecedented. The KN-9 rocket artillery system introduced around 2014 having unmatched 200km range, allowing it to comfortably outrange the HIMARS. The higher-end KN-25 system, first unveiled in 2019, boasts a longer engagement range exceeding 400km and could be provided to supplement or instead of KN-9. Other than the Chinese PCL-191, these two have the longest ranges in the world. United Nations Security Council resolutions ban UN member states from purchasing North Korean weapons. Deployments of North Korean forces to use their own equipment abroad would not be covered. Neither would acquisition by Donetsk and the Luhansk republics, which are both non-member states. American personnel reportedly being deployed to Ukraine to support the deployment of HIMARS systems more rapidly. Growing number of reports indicating that US and the Western personnel generally are playing a very large role in the Ukraine war effort. Deployment of North Korean forces would represent only the latest effort by Pyongyang to counter Washington on the global stage. The small East Asian state and the Western superpower have been at war for over 70 years and have very frequently supported opposing sides of major conflicts.